We spent the last week sailing across the Göta Canal, also called the Divorce Ditch, connecting the east coast with the west coast of Sweden. It was a challenging but unforgettable adventure, and it was such a relief as we arrived with no damage on our boat or relationship in Göteborg. Anna's parents had to fly back to the UK, so from now on, and what we consider the start of our long way back to France, it's again Anna, me and the girls.
Morning! It's an early start for us this morning because we are heading from Gothenburg to a beautiful island called Anholt, and it's famous in this area. It's meant to be one of the places to visit. It's also quite bittersweet because today marks the day that we leave Sweden. It's our last day in Sweden and we are heading now to Denmark. So I'm actually really sad but also very excited to discover this new place. And it's also our first very long offshore passage. It's going to take us about 10 hours. So yeah, it's going to be a long day, but I'm excited.
We are not alone though. We have radio contact to our new German friends. They are with us for the last couple of days and they have kids on board. And it makes us so much nicer and safer to travel with other boats. So if there's a problem, we can help each other. So really excited and feeling good about this. That are the last rocky islands in front of Gothenburg before we reach the open sea. One essential thing to do, we need to change the flag on the boat because now it's the Swedish flag and we need the Danish courtesy flag. So and finally I got a proper system to install them. So hopefully the Danish flag looks a bit better installed than the Swedish one. All right, Swedish flag. Thank you for your hospitality. Different system. Okay, it's okay. Girls, both of you, but you need to pull on this side. Both together, slowly. Yeah.
Up or down?
And that's down, so the drapeau goes up. Are you ready, girls?
Say stop, okay, Papa?
Good job, girls. Which country are we in, Ella?
Denmark.
Ella?
We're in Denmark. South of France? No,
Yes.
We're in,
South of France.
We're in Denmark.
South of France.
In Denmark.
Well done, girls. High
Well
five,
done, high
girls.
five, high five.
We're in a new country.
We're in Denmark and Ella is in South of France. We made it to the harbour. Did a very good job, I think.
We did it.
Very proud of Anna. Mwah. And that was our first passage. Kind of. Not maxi passage, but there was a point where we didn't see land for quite a while. And, it was about
where we got seasick.
8-9 hours. Where you got seasick.
Me and the girls got seasick.
Yeah, a little bit. This place is quite magical. There is an incredible beach. It's an incredible island. We will explore it.
Literally behind there.
Yes, let's go.
My first impression of Denmark is I love it already. It is stunning. It looks like, what do they say? It's like the European Caribbean here or something like that. You've got like crystal clear waters, sand. It's amazing.
It's interesting, you just sail for a couple of hours and then you're in a completely different world.
Yeah. And we're going to go for a swim after our long day. Off you go then, Philip.
All right, I need a...
Woo! It's fresh. Well, we are doing one of our first ever communal barbecue because here on this island they have these barbecues that are for everybody to use. So you just bring your food, you can set up a picnic, and yeah, it's amazing.
These fabulous guys from Germany, they have to go and we are going in another direction. It's very sad. We had a fabulous time.
For the last 10 days, we traveled with 2 German families, which we met on the Göta Canal. They are experienced sailors, fun, kind and generous people who helped us on so many occasions, and we immediately became friends, and our kids and their kids became friends. So it was hard to say goodbye for everybody as they left one day before us. Little did I know that I would see them again, as I would run into yet another problem later on my way to Germany.
It's a bittersweet morning because it's our last day on the boat and we are just leaving the beautiful island of Anholt, and we're going to head for about 6.5 hours south down towards the mainland. So a really strange feeling. It's been 5.5 weeks that we've been here, and I'm also looking forward to this last sail. Also looking forward to seeing, I've got some friends in Copenhagen, so we're going to go and see them, go and visit the city.
It's going to be very strange not to have you on board anymore, you guys. And I hope it's a good sail. I hope we enjoy it today. So you have a good memory and...
No seasickness.
No seasickness. Let's go.
Oh, that's perfect. It's a beautiful sail. Unfortunately, it's a bit of grey sky. It doesn't matter. We enjoy it.
Yeah, we're healing a little bit, so we're kind of a bit wonky. We made it.
We arrived at Denmark's mainland, and that means that our family sailing is over. And one thing I have to say about you and about the girls, I'm so proud of all of you. Honestly, you were champions. I love you so much.
But I'm also super proud of you because you handled it really well. I know that Philip has been waiting for this boys sailing trip for a while, but whilst he is away, I'm also treating myself. Thanks to Freja Sweden, who also happens to be this week's ad. I've been using the UFA3, a deep facial hydration device, since the beginning of this year, and I'm a fan, especially because I like to have healthy looking skin without spending too much time on it. It's so easy to use because a treatment only takes 2 minutes, and it's been clinically proven to boost your skin moisture by 126%, which keeps your skin hydrated as well as reducing wrinkles. There are loads of different facial treatments, so you can choose depending on what your skin needs. After a summer of sailing, I've been using the revitalizing Manuka honey treatment made with real New Zealand honey, which soothes any skin dryness. The warming thermotherapy feature on the device and the T-sonic pulsations help my skin absorb all the ingredients. I like to use the app for guided treatments, but there is also an offline mode which you can personalize. So if you want to treat yourself and your skin, this product is rarely on discount, but if you purchase now, there is 30% off using the link in the description, plus an extra 10% using the promo code below for the first 50 people. Yeah. Philip, you ready?
You know, going to Copenhagen. I'm excited to see how that, if it still looks as nice as when I was there last time. All right. Welcome in Copenhagen.
Oh my goodness! Uh-oh. Lily, what have you spotted?
We're going to Tivoli.
Is that what you're most excited about? Coming to Copenhagen is to go to Tivoli?
Yeah.
It's a big amusement park, isn't it? We're gonna go there later, okay? After weeks and weeks of sleeping at sea on our boat, we are now finally on dry land and we've arrived in Copenhagen. So we don't really have much of a plan. I've got 2 Danish friends who've given us lots of tips, and I think we're just going to go for a wander, explore, and probably eat our way around Copenhagen. And of course, I would love to fit in some interior shopping because Copenhagen is known as the capital of interior design.
Oh, it's a beautiful boat. Look what it says. It does look a bit like Stockholm as well, doesn't it?
Yeah. There's definitely some similarities between Stockholm and Copenhagen. There's a slightly different vibe here. It almost reminds me a little bit of a mixture of Stockholm and London. I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody, but it's got some of these really industrial buildings, but I love all the architecture along the river, and it's got loads of waterways throughout the city. So maybe we might hop on a boat. What do you think, Philip?
Yeah, we haven't been on a boat for ages. So.
Yeah, so maybe we just need to get on a tour boat and have a little look around the city.
Oh, look, there's a person in their nightgown. I don't know, you saw that.
Oh yeah, there's something that I noticed up north when we were driving around a bit, was that you see people walking around in their dressing gowns in Denmark. And I think that's a very Danish thing. I've never seen it anywhere else, but apparently it's because they like to go for a swim in the morning. And then, you know, instead of getting your clothes wet after you've had a swim, just have your dressing gown on and you just walk around the streets in your dressing gown.
We are in the Danish Design Museum, or Copenhagen Design Museum. A lot of Danish furniture, and we both love Danish furniture, even though we don't have that many Danish pieces in our chateau, but let's see what they have. I'm sure we recognize a lot of them. We had some of these, no? I had some Danish chairs at one point, but then I sold them because I needed the money.
For the renovation.
Yes.
Oh, they have the good fish, Philip. Like they have the smoked fish.
So I think this is a selection of Danish market specialties. If I don't drop it, I'm looking forward to eat it.
We have the rye bread here with the breaded fish, and I think this is remoulade. And then, I don't know what this is, Philip. Is this some kind of mackerel or what is this? Herring. Herring on, again, rye bread with some beetroot and some fish eggs, I think. And this is skagen, which is what we had in Sweden, but apparently we figured out later is also originally from Denmark, and it's the open bread with the shrimps and some mayonnaise. So just woke up, it is Monday morning. It's our last day here in Copenhagen, and I have to say that this must be the most Danish Monday morning commute. Have a look at this. There's no traffic. There is just a stream of cyclists. Have a good day. We'll see you later. Come on, girls, let's go.
We'll see Papa later.
Yeah.
Papa!
Bye, Philip. Okay, so I will admit that I messed up and forgot our passports on the boat in the north. So Philip has had to rent a car because a taxi was very expensive, and he is thankfully going up to the boat to pick up the passport so that we can fly back home tomorrow. So instead, me and the girls are going to, where are we going, girls? Tivoli. So this is Copenhagen's famous amusement park, and it's meant to be one of the things to do when you come here. So yeah, that's what we're doing. You excited, girls?
Yeah.
An important thing to remember.
That's cute, those. Can you see it's printing your one? Look, there's your name. Looks like you're a captain of a boat, Ella. Good sailing, Lils. Oh no, we're gonna crash, Lily. I don't think Papa will let you drive the boat yet, Ella, if you're gonna crash.
After sailing together for 6 weeks, Anna and the girls are leaving today. It was always the plan that experienced friends of mine would join me for the long trip back to Normandy, as we would sail day and night for up to 2 weeks.
I'm doing the provisioning for the guys. Look what I have. Full pack of bags and about maybe 700 euros of worth of food, but I think it's enough for about 10 days for 4 people, I hope. And because we had to wait at the car rental, they upgraded us to a Audi A5, which is nice for the cheapest car to this one for half an hour waiting. I still would have preferred not to wait, but at least that was a gesture. Cheers, guys. Cheers. Cheers.
Sailing with a crew of seasoned sailors and seeing how well our boat performs in rougher weather was an exciting new experience. We had some engine problems to start with, and once again our new German friends didn't spare any effort to help us out, so we could finally leave the Baltic through the Kiel Canal and enter the North Sea. I didn't film much as I was so concentrated on sailing and navigating, but with Francesco, Etienne and Paul, the boat was in good hands, even through high winds, as we sailed along the German, Dutch, Belgium and finally French coast. One day we even managed to fly the Spinnaker, a powerful big sail for lighter winds. Time flew by, and with a pretty decent average of 155 miles per 24 hours, we reached Condit's new home harbour in Normandy.
Stay there, stay there, stay there. No, girls, stay away. Oh! Cheers! We'll just head down. Cause what else can we?
A huge thank you to Anna's parents for their support through the Göta Canal, to Lars, Andreas, Yvonne and Nele and their families for being such nice people and showing us the true meaning of solidarity among sailors. And thank you to Francesco, Etienne and Paul to share your knowledge with me and be such a fun and supportive crew on our way back to France. It was a privilege to explore Sweden and Denmark on our trip, but if there's one thing that made this adventure unforgettable, it was the chance to hang out with people like you.
We can when it's better again, and that'll sustain me for now.